I'm 34 years old. I have a son, he's 5, and inCruises is my I believe that it's my first company, because I had experience in network marketing before, but it was like 6 months only, and I haven't like built a team there, so it was only like selling the product. So I think that inCruises is my first network marketing company where I truly build a team, and I've done like proper online business. So my background is I'm a lawyer. I finished Kazakh Law University. Then I worked in oil and gas company as a lawyer for 3 years. Then I moved to London, finished Westminster University. I have a law degree in Master of Law. I worked in property business in London. I worked in art business. I was a broker of a private jet company, and then I've been practicing law in English law firm, and I lived like 7 years. I lived in London. Then I moved back to Kazakhstan, and I started network marketing business because I had a little son. I gave a birth to my son, and I started online business because that was the only way for me to make money, and that's how I started inCruises. And at the beginning, I started inCruises only to be a membership free, because my sponsor Zarina Kapdegali, when she told me about inCruises, and you need to invite only 5 people to get $200 cruise dollars every month, I found it fantastic. It's like, where else in this world somebody will give you $200 every month for your traveling? So I found it very attractive and amazing. So I signed my first 5 members was 2 of them was from Instagram. So Dana and Sandy, my 2 partners, came from Instagram, and I didn't even know them, like strangers, absolutely strangers. So one of them is executive now, and one of them is international director now. So both of my first 2
Shit. Выскочил.
Не играйся, я боюсь всегда что-то трогать.
These 2 people, like immediately, the second day I've signed to inCruises. So I believe I'm lucky to have my team. Then I've signed my mom, my friends, but these 2 people, strangers from Instagram, are my stars. I call them my stars. So I started inCruises on 27th of March. So yesterday was actually my second birthday. I call it my second birthday because 27th of March is like the luckiest day of my life. I become a partner of inCruises, and only 2 years passed, and I'm board director now. I did membership free in 3 days. I did marketing director in 1 month, senior marketing director in 2 months, a regional director in 5 months, national director in 7 months, international director in 10 months, executive director in 16 months, and board of directors on 23rd months of my partnership. So yeah, that's quite fast, but I believe I could do better, and I believe you guys could do better, because when we started business in inCruises, I didn't know anyone who was in cruises before. So and we didn't have like webinars, we didn't have like any events. We was the first people who started inCruises in Kazakhstan, so we didn't have a lot of materials. We didn't knew like marketing properly. So I think you guys, the people who just started business inCruises, you have like everything to build business faster than us, because now you have all the keys and all the tools to build this amazing business, and you don't need to prove to people that this business is solid, that it's serious, that it's that people makes money, that people travels. Because at the beginning, when we started business, we've been people, nobody believed us. Nobody believed, because people in Kazakhstan, they never saw cruise ships. They've never been in cruises before. So if you ask anyone, like, have you ever been in cruise? No, nobody. Even I have a partners who owns travel agencies, and they said, like, before inCruises, we sell like only 2-3 cruises a year. From all Kazakhstan, only 2-3 cruises a year. Now we've sent almost 7,000 people to go on cruises with inCruises. So most of people who went to cruise is people who never been abroad before. They most of them didn't even had the passports, and they never been on the airplane before. So we make people happy. We help people to travel. We change people's lives. That's the secret of how we build business here in Kazakhstan, because we truly love inCruises. We truly believe that inCruises is a tool that helps people to live a good life. We change people's life with inCruises. That's our tool. That's our way of helping people with this. With these emotions, we tell the people about inCruises with these emotions, with this love, with this, with like giving. So I think that's how that's why inCruises is very successful in Kazakhstan. I mean, a lot of we have already 2 board directors from Kazakhstan, because Kazakhs loves inCruises. So. I'm sure you guys from all over the world, you love inCruises too. So that's my story, and now I have a huge team, more than 6,000 people now. I have a team in Istanbul. I see them here. I have a team in Los Angeles, Chicago, Bishkek, Moscow, Yekaterinburg, Seoul, Dubai, many places. I think I don't have like any country left that I don't have a partner, because every time you have a partners, you get like a letter from the company, and sometimes I have a letter with saying that I have a new partner somewhere, and I don't even know the name of the country. My bad. Sometimes I don't even know the name of the country. So it's amazing business. And if there is new people here, like new partner members who just joined us recently, guys, you are so lucky. You joined inCruises now, because if we see what's happening now in the world, if we think about it, it's crazy, and we live in the historical moment, and it's never been like this before. The whole lockdown, the whole pandemic situation, the whole crisis is just it's crazy. And in Kazakhstan, we also have economical crisis now, because tenge was 350. $1 was 350 tenge before, and now it's $1 is 500 tenge. So not only the lockdown situation, the economical situation is very difficult here, and it's just, but we make money in dollars, so we're good. And when people, some people called me, some of the partners, they called me saying, oh, now the putting $100 on your account is getting more expensive, and some people find it difficult. But my vision of what's happening now, it's opposite. Like when you put $100 and they become 200 cruise dollars, it's amazing. With new currency exchange, with new currency rate, you save even more. And lots of people who lost their jobs now, and who's having a difficult economical situation now, they won't be traveling with the agencies now because it's more expensive. So all we need to do is invite these people to our club, because now in this situation people need to save money, and our club is the best solution to them to travel, because now we get even more people who would love to save money on their travelings. And guys, people lost their jobs now, and we are the ones who's working from home now, so from home. So we didn't lost our job. We're working at home, like it's all the same for us. I've been working months ago. I've been working like this months ago. I mean, I'm still working online. So, and I haven't lost a lot of money on this lockdown. You know, I have a lot of friends who put their money to they bought some products from different countries. Now the countries are locked down. Their products, they cannot get it to the country, and also the money rate, like currency rate, all these exchanges and all this crisis, like they lost millions and millions. And our partners of inCruises, we didn't lost anything. We still have our money on our accounts. We have our cruise dollars on our accounts. The whole tourism industry is collapsing now, and our partners didn't lose a penny. Like we all have our cruise dollars on our account. So as soon as the everything finished, we are the first people who will travel, who will go to the cruises, because we already have this money on our accounts. So guys, we're so blessed and we're so lucky that we are in this company, not losing a penny, not losing a job, not losing any investments. And we are the first, we're going to be the first ones who's going to travel. Can you imagine, like, people after the crisis, after the pandemic situation, when they see us on the cruises, they will be like, how come these guys, everything is just finished and they're already traveling? So I think we're gonna we get so jealous. We make people so jealous when everything will finish. So also, guys, I think that's all these situations, what's happening now, it's actually now our mission is getting even stronger. Like, we need to become stronger now in this difficult situation. We need to become stronger leaders, because we need to help people. Like, people are having lots of problems now, and we have the best offer to them, because just become a partner or a member of our club is like nothing, $195. But the thing that you can get from this $195 is amazing. You'll get a team, you'll get a family, you'll get amazing back office, you'll get amazing product that you don't need to invest in these products. So I think that the people are looking for opportunities now. People are lost. People are sitting at home and they don't know what to do. They don't know how to spend their time. They don't know how to find a job. And we have amazing offer to them. And guys, that's the right time to work now. Every crisis is an opportunity. So I was born in Soviet Union, so I remember when Soviet Union collapsed, and it was 90s, and it was very difficult situation. It was huge crisis. Like, people, there was like nothing in the stores. You couldn't buy anything. There was no food. Like, there was no anything. And that was the best time for network marketing. And I remember I was a kid, but I saw so many people offering Herbalife. I remember Herbalife and Mary Kay was huge in Kazakhstan, and that's the time when they grow. So every crisis is the time for network marketing companies to grow, because we have the best offer to work on quarantine now. You can build your business online. You just need to go online and find people who's looking for a job. That's your job for now. For 2-3 weeks, the incoming 2-3 weeks, you can find amazing leaders online. So focus on it. Don't focus on the negative things, because you cannot control them. What you can control is your focus, your actions. So So guys, go online and find your leaders, because I found my leaders online. My 2 stars, my 3 stars actually. I have the 3rd leg. She found me on Instagram. Stranger, Tumar, from different country. She texted me on Instagram and she became my partner. Now she's international director. We never met before. So all of my biggest leaders is the strangers from Instagram and from Facebook. So guys, people are looking for you, and you need to help them. That's your mission. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm happy you liked my story. That's my story. Yes, thank you very much. Abel?
I'm here. I'm here. Thank you.
Oh, hey!
Hearing your story, Kami. I mean, it's crazy good. And I was like, oh, here's a nugget. Here is a nugget. So much good into your speech. Fantastic. And it's so nice to meet you and get to know you a little bit better, because, I mean, all of us new people in inCruises, we are wondering, who are these people? How did they made it? What happened? And now I know the only thing I need is a beautiful girl that is a lawyer and on Instagram. So no problem. I'm sure I'm going to succeed with this business. So thank you so much for your story. I think all of us loved it. And so good to have you on our Nordic Lounge. And I hope we can keep in touch with all of us and build this to a crazy company together. And I mean, just what you said about when the crisis is over and everyone will see us traveling and they will like, what happened here? I mean,
where did they get money from? The crisis just finished.
yeah, crazy. So really good. I mean, I think all of us really got something very good out of this. So thank you so much for being on. Lovely to have you. And
I'll come to you in Norway when everything will finish.
Yeah, that's good. We'll take good care of you. We will invite you for the physical lounge when everything is over. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Have a fantastic day, fantastic weekend, and we speak later. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I think, guys, that was crazy good. I mean, I was like, ooh. So, fantastic. I'm going to bring on some brand new people now, because it's always about, I mean, there's a lot to learn from people with a lot of experience that have been in the company for a long while. That have, and sometimes we think, it's no wonder you succeed because you have been part of this industry for so long, and you have done this, and you are a lawyer, and you are, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to introduce you for some of the newest people that we have on the team, people that already have some results. So I'm going to start with a girl from Estonia. So I guess we can have Katre on here. So maybe Katre, you can share a little bit about your story. And hello, here we are.
Hello. Can everybody hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear. Awesome. So please share a little bit about your startup.
Yes, so thank you for this opportunity to tell you a little bit of my story as well. So I'm Katra and I'm from Estonia. And every day I actually work in IT and logistics. And I heard about inCruises on 1st of February and I joined immediately. And it took me about 21 days to get my 5. So some of them are here also today. Love you all. And what it meant for me is that I actually got more money back than I ever invested. And also that means I got 2,400 cruise dollars every single year to travel for free. So this is amazing. And as I also brought on board 5 partner members within 1 calendar month, that means I got an extra $250 for cruising. So it's amazing journey. And yeah, thank you inCruises for having me on board.
record company, and I am a stand-up comedian. I saw inCruises for about, let's see, 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I saw the opportunity and I saw the product. I love the product. I love traveling. I love, and I just right away started it, and I got my 5. I got 5 on it. I got my 5 after 4 or 5 days, yeah. And now I will be marketing director by the end of this month. Actually, that's my goal. And thank you, inCruises, for the opportunity. It's great. It's amazing. You meet a lot of positive people, like-minded people. Everything is amazing. And we are now sitting here with the rest of the team. And watching. Yeah, we're having fun. It's very good. Thank you very much.
Fantastic, Bobby. Fantastic. Thank you for being on, and it's cool to see you guys. Cool to have you on. And we also have another girl from Estonia. So let's see if we can get in contact with Kairi. So maybe she can share a little bit about her startup story as well. So here we are, Kairi.
Hello, hello. So my name is Kairi. I am from Estonia, and I'm working as an interior designer. So my job is to make people so and cozy and beautiful. So next time when you buy a new house, then call me and I'm gonna help you. I saw inCruises a few months ago, and this was love at first sight. I knew that I want to be a part of it, and I knew I want to be with this company and with these amazing people. And we have amazing team right now. And I made my 5 in 6 weeks, and this is only the beginning. My goal is to bring more and more direct partners and help them to bring their own direct partners. And this is the only way we can grow our company and our business. And yeah, thank you, inCruises, for having me on board.
Thank you so much, Kairi. It's so cool to have you on. Cool to see the new people that we are talking about. They got their 5 in a few days, blah, blah, blah. And it's so good to have you on. So well done. And we keep in touch. And then also I would like to introduce the guy that we talk a lot about. I mean, it's always like, it doesn't necessarily mean anything that you are super fast, super quick. But of course, when you start off like with full throttle, and then it even speed up after, it's a sample for everyone. And people think, well, if it's possible to do it that quick, that fast, I also will do the best I can. So I think we're gonna have let's see, Svein on here. Oh, something dropped out. Wait a sec. I'm gonna check. Someone took out Babek here. So let me see, because I know he is there. So someone help me, I guess. Let me see. Oh, no, he disappeared from there as well. Someone is helping me more than I understand. So I try again. So let's see if we can get in contact with Svein here. So let's see. I think we have the camera on here now. So I think we will find Svein very soon. And here we are with some help. Come on, Svein.
Hello. My name is Svein. I'm a little bit too high here. I have to. Hello. It's fantastic to be here. I'm Svein from Heggedal, Asker in Norway, and I'm sitting here with so much feelings, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad I joined this. I saw it a little bit more than 3 weeks.
I always try to do my best and meet people. I love to meet people. I love to share them possibilities, and I love to tell them about things I can find interesting, a better life, starting in getting out your potential as a human being, having more fun in life. I think if you have more fun in life, then you also become a better person. So this for me was a fantastic thing. I thank Babek, who was here. I think he is number 2 in the world in producing this month. He's totally crazy, but he's one of the most warm-hearted people I've ever met. He has struggled a lot to be here in Norway since he was a young guy. So from Iran, and we are now so good friends. I have Jørn in Stovner now, and he's fantastic. We are building a team and having fun and show people things they can do with their life. And I think you have to believe in your faith. You have to believe in possibilities instead of fear and doubts, as Michael said. That's one of the biggest reasons to succeed. And of course, getting people to travel all over the world. I work with television, so I haven't had the program for 15 years on television where I travel to Gran Canaria. Not so big. Not so good traveling as we are going to do in the future. So this has been one of my most fantastic 3 weeks in my life, and I will continue with this company. And I love already inCruises, and I think it will be fantastic. So thank you, Abel. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Reidar. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, everybody. And I'm very proud of my team. So thank you very much.
So good to have you on, Svein. I mean, with your energy and your love and your caring for people, and yeah, I mean, you are so enthusiastic. And for those who doesn't know Svein, he's well known for everyone in Norway. He's, as he said, he has been on this TV show, and everyone call him Charter Svein because he was promoting charter trips. So I think we have to like rename you to Cruise Svein or something. We're gonna have a contest. What is the better name? So I love you, Svein, and I really love working with you and your team and all these guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and keep up the good work. Keep up the momentum. Thank you very much. Yeah. So yeah, it's a fantastic team, and of course this is about building a team, and this is about having a long-range program. This is about how to understand what we are doing and really see the way we can build the company and the way we can work together. And I mean, it's crazy good. So I'm gonna share some thoughts with you guys. Let me see if I manage now to share the screen here. My picture will probably be somewhere where you don't like to have it, but you can just move it around. So I think you're gonna see this black screen here now. So I mean, if you can just tell me, I can't see myself. I can't see the camera now. I can't see the chat. So if you could just inform me, maybe Margit, you give it on WhatsApp so I know that everyone can see my screen, because I would like to do a full screen. I think that works the best. So, okay. What I mean is that when we started, I mean, Margit, can you just confirm on the WhatsApp? Yeah, everything's okay. So what I'm going to say is like, when we start the business, people don't really see it. It's just a little hole, and everyone look through that hole and think, what's in here? What is this? And then we do a presentation, and some people, they see, it's something about cruise. So you can do a presentation. Some people will leave the presentation, and when people ask them, what was that about? They will answer, it was something about cruise. I don't really understand it, but it was on cruising. So they don't really get the picture. But then maybe they see another presentation, and now they understand there is something more in there. It's not only cruise, it's something personal. What is the personal? Something network. What is the network part? I mean, we have to open people's mind. We have to make them see a bigger picture. And then they attend maybe an online training that we have And now they say, social network. Yeah, this is something for my social network. This is about personal development. Can I really grow here? Can I really like have a bigger picture? And then financial freedom. What is financial freedom? We just heard Camilla talking about the economic situation in Kazakhstan that is really bad for people and how they struggle. And here we can really help people to financial freedom. We can help them to get out of the problems. We can really help them to create a new life. And I think you got that from Camilla, the way this works and how we can help people. But after being on a few partner trainings, people see there is something more out there. I don't really get it. I'm not sure. And it's something free here. And it's something about the car, something about event. I mean, then we introduce them to Michael Hutchison. They have a partner training, maybe online for a moment. And they meet people like Michael Hutchison. They meet people like Abel. They meet people like Camilla. And now they get a bigger picture. What are we doing? I think most of us on this call today, on this event today, understand there is something more. And then we open our mind and suddenly there's a Rolex watch. Yeah, they are giving away watches. There is fantastic experiences. There is like car program. There's free cruise. There is events. There's a lot going on in this company. I can be part of something which is much bigger than I first could see through my little hole. And it's keep on growing. You get friends all over the world. I mean, we meet Camilla from Kazakhstan. I don't think I know anyone from Kazakhstan until now, but now I have a friend in Kazakhstan. And there is an opportunity for grandchildren. Hutch showed us his grandchildren. And I mean, this is an opportunity for his grandchildren. This is an opportunity for your grandchildren, even though you don't have any yet. It's about residual income. What is residual income? I normally say on my trainings that Michael Jackson is earning money in 2020. How come Michael Jackson can earn money this year? Because he did something really good many years ago that people liked and that people still are liking. I mean, he did something that was meaningful, that people really want to have more of. I mean, Beatles are earning money this year. Elvis Presley's earning money this year. So, I mean, residual income is something you build for your future. So, if you start with a little hole and you don't really see anything in there, but after a while you see, there's something with cruise, and then you expand your vision. You expand your vision. And when you expand your vision, you're able to see more than you saw before. So remember, there is much more in this business deal than you can see the first day or the first week or the first month, maybe the first year, because it keeps on growing. Not really the business, but your mind is growing. You are more open. So I don't know, how big is your vision? How big is your vision? Some people have said to me, well, if I don't get my 5 within a month, I'm not sure if I can afford to be part of this. And I mean, how big is your vision then? Then you have a very small hole, and we have to help people to create their vision, to open up their minds and really see how is their vision. So I don't know about you, but when I started network marketing, I was 18 years old. And I said to all my friends, I'm going to start because I want a Corvette Stingray. And they were laughing at me. Everyone was laughing at me. And when I asked them, would you like to join me? They said, no, we have to look and we have to see how it works out for you first. Then 3 years later, this is my daughter, by the way, my oldest daughter in the car. 3 years later, I was driving around in this car. And my friend said, oh, Radar, you were so lucky because you saw this opportunity that early. You and I sitting here now, we see the inCruises opportunity so early. So we are part of something from the beginning, and we are part of it from the start. And people will say to us within 2-3 years, they will say to you and I, oh, you guys, you were so lucky because you saw this inCruises opportunity that early. If I started at that time, I'm sure I would like to earn a lot of money and I will succeed much better. So we have to understand we are at the right place at the right time. So, I mean, when I was 18 years old, I had only one thing in mind. I would like to have a Corvette Stingray. And of course, very materialistic at that time. And this was my dream car, a 71 big blocker, matching numbers, everything. That was my dream car. And I was willing to do everything. This was my burning desire. And because I had a burning desire, I worked my ass off. Sorry about my French. But I really worked hard to get this car because that was the biggest thing in my life. And after a while, I started with real estate in Florida. I was selling houses in Florida. Again, it was about timing. So the first house I bought myself was in 2001. And this was Orlando, Florida. This was the short-time rental around Disney area. So I bought my first home in Orlando, Florida in 2001. And it took 1 year to build it. And then I invited my friends down there. And my friend said, oh, how much is this house? It's 5 bedrooms, it's 5 bathrooms, it's a big swimming pool. How much is this house? And I told them the price and they were like, wow, really? Can we buy a house like this? And I said, I'm not sure. I called the builder and asked him. So I called the builder and asked, well, I have some friends here. They would like to buy a house as well. Is that possible? And the builder said, of course that's possible. Of course. And I asked, so how much is in it for me? He said, I give you 10%. I give you 10%. And I said, what do I have to do? He said, give me the name, give me their phone number, and give me their email. And I said, that's all? He said, yeah, that's all. I give you 10%. And this was like houses for like $400,000. That was $40,000 to give away a phone number, an email address, and a name. I gave in 550 names in 2.5 years. I sold 550 villas in Orlando, Florida in 2.5 years. And how come I could do that? Because when you build a network marketing company, if you treat it like professional and you keep what you're promising people, then you can call them and ask them whatever, and they have belief in you. They trust you. So I sold houses to people from Norway that have never been in America, never been in Florida. They just bought because of a picture and my good advice. And that was a crazy business. So after doing that for some years, I decided to retire. So I bought myself a horse farm. So this is my house where I moved in